Hello and welcome to another episode of Dance Teachers Academy. I am your host, Jose on the mic, and with me as always is the lovely, amazing dancer, Ame. How are you doing?
I am great today, and when you are, when one is forced to, not forced, but asked to stay at home and, distance, what do? You decide to have a podcast.
And we use technology to help you out. Pandemic to be damned. We are doing social distancing, and to that effort, we are having via telephone the incomparable Wayne Eng. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic.
You
good
sound
to hear
good.
From you guys.
Yeah, right. I'm hoping you guys are doing fine over there.
Yes, we are doing great. I mean, obviously, I'm at home. My entire staff is working from home, and we are keeping a social distance. Mm-hmm. And yes. I hope everyone did their part because we are all in it together.
Absolutely.
Yes, and Wayne, you're doing a lot of things. Just talking about your staff, you are paying your staff, your full-time staff, right now as they stay home and work. And I know because they've helped me out with a couple of things in the last couple of days. So you have a
yes, they're still working.
fast-acting and wonderful staff, and I just think that's a great gift. And I want to say, I think it's a wonderful gift, and I'm super excited about you making available the Dance Vision Media Library for free for 30 days without any obligation. What a gift to the world, Wayne. Thank you so much for doing that.
Well, it's our pleasure. My Dance Vision team, we had discussion a few weeks ago what we can do. And this is one of the things that not everybody can afford it. but we know what dancing, the benefits of dancing, it brings joy to everyone.
Certainly.
Part of my ambition is to bring joy to everyone with Dance Vision, the media app. And we don't want to prevent people who can't afford it. And that's our mission. We want everyone to be able to join in.
Yes, and I just think that's so nice. And I think like with anything, with the Dance Vision app, if my opinion, I feel strongly about this, if you can afford the Dance Vision app, then to go ahead and continue, to purchase that.
Sure, it's still a business.
Or if you can do that.
Absolutely.
But I think it's so nice that if you can't, that you're providing that, because we are, a lot of us at home trying to decide what to do, and what a wonderful thing to do, to move, to listen to music, to dance. And I want to tell you what I'm going to do with the Dance Vision app, and I'm really excited about it, okay? Okay. So, of course, I can't have lessons with my students right now. So I have several of my students that have the Dance Vision app, but some of them that don't because they're new students. So I'm super excited for them to get that. And then I'm going to point to them like, okay, here's what I want you to do now. Go to the particular teacher's, let's say rumba, and I want you to look at that because we're going to talk about that, and maybe have a little Skype lesson and go over that material. So I get an opportunity to introduce Dance Vision to them, which is incredible. Oh my gosh, the instructors Dance Vision are great.
Oh, they're top notch, no doubt.
Dance Vision's been 30 plus years now, right, in existence?
That's correct.
And so anyway, and I do that as I have my diffuser going with your favorite today in your honor, Wayne Eng. Abundance is in our diffuser while we're doing this podcast with you.
Oh, that's great. That is so sweet. That's great what you're doing with your students and everything.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
You are thinking out of the box, and that's something that we're trying to share with all the DeVita Dance Vision professional teachers that are members. Just think outside of the box. I was just with Robert Mendoza. He's going outside to sign up some of the students to go online and teach salsa class teach salsa class in the park, just to keep some activities going.
Mm-hmm. Fresh air is good.
And I encourage everyone. If you're a studio owner, you're a professional teacher, be engaged, be active, and think outside of the box. And a lot of things may not work, but who cares? And I want to share.
Well, you got to try it out.
I have a lot of failures, and that's okay. You just keep going. So I encourage all those professional teachers, go out there, engage, and try anything new. The ones that you work for the studio, you also have a responsibility and I believe an obligation to your boss to help them. It's a two-way street.
Certainly.
I know some studio owners are keeping their staff on payroll, but that stresses a lot on the studio owner. So you teachers out there, this isn't a free ride. This isn't about you staying home and just watching TV and doing your own thing. You need to be engaged. How do you help your boss? How do you help your students? This is a time you have to step up.
Everybody has to help each other.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty much what has to happen. Yes.
This is incredible because it's literally affected the whole world. So it's like, this is exactly why Jose and I are decided to use this time, and this is based on a challenge that somebody challenged me for, a 30-day challenge, and I decided why not 30 days in a row of a podcast. We haven't done as many podcasts lately as we wanted to, and now we have lots of time.
Sure.
So I thought
and the
this is
technology
great.
finally worked out to get the phone, so it's a lot cheaper than flying somewhere.
Yeah, and I always
And right now it's a lot safer.
Yeah, I always feel like. Although we do like to travel, and we do like to see Wayne in person. And Wayne, I just think that you think of things. You're very innovative. So when you brought that up about the Dance Vision Media Library having that available, I just thought that was beautiful, generous, great idea. And tell us about Emerald Ball. It's been rescheduled, so not at the end of April, but now in June, right?
Right, and obviously, we don't know what will happen in June, and I'm taking it just one day at a time. But I was fortunate enough to work with the hotel and the National Dance Council of America to get approval to move in June.
Oh, nice.
And so that is where it's at. Keep in mind, I have not finalized the schedule at all because I want to wait 2-3 weeks to see where we are at.
Of course.
There's many choices. It's a 6.5-day event. I may condense it and make it a 4-day event. I want to make it economical for people to come. I want to make it easy. And of course, I want to make sure it's safe for everyone to
Absolutely.
come. If it's not, then I will just have to make a decision and see where I go with Emerald Balls at.
Yes, well, that makes sense, and you're thinking about a lot of people, as you always do with the event. You're always thinking about everybody and how they can have a great time and be safe and healthy. As a matter of fact, before the Emerald Ball was rescheduled to its new tentative date, I know you had some exciting things that you were planning about a meditation room.
Yeah, we have meditation room at the Emerald Ball all set up, and I think we really need it now.
Definitely.
Yes.
I would say yes.
Yeah, and I like what you sent out to me, the prayer for the world, no matter what faith you are. We're praying for the world right now.
That's right. I believe there's always whatever you believe in the universe or what religion you in, we all look to the higher good. And I think if we think positive and give out positive energy together,
sure,
it's just better for the entire world. We are connected. And there was a 2-minute video. It's on my Facebook. I got it from Agnes. It's just talk about how we're all connected, and it's the most positive 2-minute video that I have ever seen. And maybe when we get off, I will send you the link.
Oh, great.
Absolutely.
But it's the most amazing 2-minute video I've ever seen.
Wow. That's
if every human being watched that video, this world would change in a minute.
Wow. Or in 2 minutes.
That's how I feel.
In 2 minutes, yes.
Yeah, in 2 minutes. Thank you. That's how I feel, But,
yeah, that is great. No, I want to see that. And I also wanted to ask you, what do you do at this time? Because I know do meditate, you have an energy healer. But what do you do right now to inspire yourself or to keep your spirits positive?
I go back and listen to some of my favorite podcasts, positive affirmations, certain podcasts that I resonate with over the years, and I save as my favorite, and I listen to it in the morning, afternoon, and night, so my energy doesn't get sapped. Because I'm always engaging with issues and putting out fire, so that takes energy that way. But it's like eating food. So I listen to it 20, 30 minutes. Every night I listen to it for an hour when I'm in bed, and it just keeps me that way. When I wake up, it's a habit now that I spend 5, 10 minutes listening to something. So this just keeps my energy toward the positive side, so it doesn't go to the negative because so many people or whatever's pulling me that way.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's quite a regiment.
It's good though. I
Yeah,
think
it
that's
is.
necessary. You feed yourself positive 3 times a day. You feed yourself food 3 times a day. Why not positive 3 times a day?
Sure. That's
Correct.
low calorie. Yeah.
Yes, and I go online with some of my favorite yoga teachers, and I go on class with them too. So
Nice.
that's part of it. I'm not bringing my private yoga teachers in just because I think we all need to be mindful and stay home and yeah, we're in it together. So we all have to do our part and stay home and this will be over quicker if we all do that.
It's true.
Yeah, the simple things, hey, just pay attention, do what you're supposed to be doing, and this thing will eventually get, go on with its way.
That's correct. You know what? It's think of it as a 30-day vacation. That's how I look at it.
That's definitely looking at it a positive way because it's anything but that.
And if you can't do that, then why don't you spend 30 days in jail and see how you feel?
Yeah, well,
Wow.
And then there is that.
Staying at home is luxury thing, isn't it, compared to that?
That is true. Well,
So we are so fortunate in this country.
Yes.
I think we have to think that way.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
anything else, Wayne, that you want to tell us?
Well, one thing I like to share.
Okay.
When we get over this, I am going to look for a date that does not hurt any other event. It's to run at the Vida National Championship and Training Camp.
Oh.
And the
nice.
purpose of this is all the profits from this is going to go back to the DaVita people. It could be studios, my examiners, the people that have
Oh, right on.
videos for me. All the profits will go back to them.
Very nice.
Dance Fishing is not taking a penny from the profit.
Wow.
We want to give back. We've been fortunate for 30 years with Dance Fishing, the support. And so this is a perfect time for us to engage in it and get this going. And hopefully we can do it and give back to the people.
That's awesome, dude. That's amazing. And so obviously it's a tentative date, but do you have a ballpark about when fall and summer at this time?
I like to do it within 2-3 months when all this is over because those people need the money. And so
Definitely.
So I have to find a hotel, but I don't want to do that yet or set a date because we don't know. We don't know when this is over.
We clearly don't have that info.
But I do know I want to engage in this quickly to help the DaVita members and everything. It is a DaVita closed event, but I don't want to take business away from the independent organizers who's running their competitions, and they have their own challenge. So, that will be the biggest challenge: how I can fit in without hurting anybody.
Absolutely, but still.
Super thoughtful, Wayne.
Right, no doubt. Wayne Eng, steward of his talents.
Right?
Absolutely.
So I remembered, I saw something, you could tell me about this video contest. Does that have to do with that, or is that something different?
No, that's something different, and it's something
This man has something going on all day.
Nice.
But to be honest, we're not pushing that because the studios are closed and they can't.
Gotcha.
So you know what?
Yeah.
It was just like when competitions could run. But now the whole country's basically, it's like, hey, you need to stay home, not
shut down.
dance with your student.
Right.
So basically, I kind of like put it on hold and not push it because we have other issues we need to deal with.
Yes, yes. Okay, well, good. That's good. So, yeah, right now for everyone, it's it reminds me of this National Geographic show I watched the other day, the Goby fish.
Oh, is that what that was?
Adapt or die, right? You know, that's what we're doing right now. We have to really
Absolutely.
adapt and change. The Goby fish is even more amazing than the salmon because it climbs up against a waterfall to go and spawn. Wow. And this is in Hawaii. So I was inspired by the Goby fish the other day. This little
Everybody
fish.
go out and Google this Goby fish now.
G-O-B-Y.
That's right. That's right.
Perseverance. Perseverance.
Right. Amy, just to share with you, to make it easy for your students and the listeners out there, to sign up for Dance Vision for the free 30 month, you go to dancevision.com.
It's on 30 day or 30 months?
30 days.
30
30
days.
days. Did I say 30 months?
Yes, you did. I'm
we're
like, wow, that's
correcting.
extremely generous.
Yes, he meant 30 days, ladies and
He said
gentlemen.
30 days, ladies.
Right.
Yeah, it's better to go online first and then get the app.
To sign up,
Yeah.
then you go download the app.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's much easier to watch on the app
Uh-huh.
because you can also download all your steps, and then you don't have to use your Wi-Fi and depend on your Wi-Fi because your connection may not be the best at your house or wherever.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then you don't use up your data, and you can download as much as you want to
Wow.
your smartphone, and it will go so fast. You won't have any issues.
I'm so
So
excited.
that's my recommendation for
Perfect.
everyone to do that.
That is perfect. And 30 days, not 30 months.
It's 30 days, but you know what? After 30 days, we will see the situation we're in, and if we need to, for those people that need help, we will just extend that. But we're
Perfect.
taking it one day at a time.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? 30 days, I'll
That's
take that.
beautiful. Yeah.
I will absolutely take that. All right, well, Wayne, I'm not going to keep you because I understand you were a quite busy man over here, thinking out of the box as you always are. So I'm going to let you go about your day, if that's okay with you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time and all you do.
No, thank you for your time, please.
Be safe, and I know I will see you both very soon.
Yes, we
sir.
appreciate you, Wayne. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, the lovely Amay.
Jose, it was great to start this 30 days of podcasting with you.
Absolutely,
with
absolutely.
Wayne Eng, one of the most generous people, and he does think outside the box.
Yes,
so
he
thank
does.
You.
Well, all right. Folks, this has been another episode of Dance Teachers Academy. Thank you for watching.